Jay, what's grade 1, bro?
So, guys, what are the directions asking us to do?
It's asking us to
Rewrite, subtracting, adding, inverse.
It's asking us to rewrite the problems using the additive inverse. What is the additive inverse of a number?
The opposite.
It's the opposite of the number.
It's 2 plus 2, right?
Taquan, Tourette, and Kiara, pay attention. So, yes, Ron?
So you're saying this is 2 plus 2? We got 2 minus 2?
Not exactly. So, we're going to start with the first one. What are the numbers we're dealing with in the first one?
2 minus 2.
Nope, the first one. Hey, before that one. You guys don't jump the big.
In the corner, you were. She was always.
Brianna. So, how many degrees is it?
Negative 12.
We got negative 12 degrees, right? So, what is the additive inverse of negative 12 degrees? 12 degrees. So, we're just going to add 12 to it. Where is that going to put us at?
0.
That's going to put us at 0. So, for B, the second problem, we got 2 minus 2. How are we going to rewrite this using the additive inverse?
Negative 12.
It's 4.
It's
Negative 4.
It's negative.
It's neither.
It's 0.
It's going to be 0. We have to use the additive inverse. What's the additive inverse of 2?
Plus. Negative.
It's going to be negative 2. So once we rewrite it, we're going to have a 2 plus
Negative.
a negative 2.
And it's 0.
That is going to take us back to 0. So we briefly talked about this last week. Whenever we see a subtraction sign, we're going to do what with it? We're going to add an addition sign and move the negative sign over. That's the only thing we did here. We have a negative sign. We got 2 minus 2. We added an addition sign and moved the negative sign over. So that gave us 2 plus a negative 2, which is 0. So the next one, we got negative 4. We got negative 4 minus a negative 4. Why is this one different than the previous two? There's a parentheses, but what else do we have? What is 2 negatives? A positive. So how are we going to rewrite this problem?
4.
Nope.
Negative 4 minus.
Negative 4. Nope, because we got 2 negatives. It's a positive, so it's going to be plus 4.
Wow.
Which takes us back where?
8.
0.
0.
I didn't say 8. I said 8.
So don't get confused, guys. We're only dealing with the opposite of the number. The opposite of negative 12 is positive 12. The opposite of positive 2 is negative 2. And the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. We got to the positive 4 because we had 2 negatives and a negative is a positive.
Oh no.
So, are there any questions about how this works? Huh? I need you guys to pay attention.
Is there any question how this works now?
Are we sure? So here's what you guys are going to do. Go to page 31 for example 1. What's that second problem today?
2x minus 7.
Where you at?
31.
You on page 31?
Yeah. We didn't go through the whole opening exercise together. We only go through a few problems.
Page buckle.
What time is it? 10:15. Class started at 10 o'clock. Yes, they should have unlocked the bathroom. So, and we went over this the other day. Whenever we see the word "and" in a problem like this, what are we going to do? Who said that? Add. We're going to add, right? So how are we gonna rewrite this problem?
2x plus 2x plus 3.
Right? So, the whole purpose of this is we've been talking about combining like terms, right? So, what are our like terms in this case? Actually, guys, I'm sorry, you don't even need these parentheses. I don't know why I put them. What are our like terms in this situation?
2x.
Anna and Michaela. We got, our like terms are 2x and negative 2x, right? So what is that gonna equal?
0,
0. That leaves us with 0 plus 3, which is what?
3.
So, for this one over here, we got 2x minus 7 and the opposite of 2x. So what is the
Oh,
opposite?
so 2x minus 7 and negative 7, or plus negative 7?
Yes, sir. So, why is this problem different than the first one?
Because it says the opposite?
Not exactly. So where did our like terms end up here in this problem? They ended up right next to each other. Good. Where did they end up over here? This is supposed to be
In the beginning and the end.
There's one at the beginning and one at the end. And we briefly talked about this a few weeks ago. Does it matter the order that we solve it?
No.
No, we can rearrange the numbers, right? So how are we going to rewrite this so our like terms are next to each other? Huh? How are we going to rewrite this so our x's are next to each other?
Okay, so we go right.
So wow.
2x plus what?
X plus 7x.
So, we're going to end up with 2x plus a negative 2x minus 7. So now our like terms are next to each other. So what is 2x plus a negative 2x?
0.
That puts us back at 0. And what is 0 minus 7?
7.
What kind of 7?
Negative 7.
Negative 7. So, do you guys understand how this works? So here's what you guys are going to do. Exercise 1 in your workbook should be 5 problems. I'm going to give you guys like 6 minutes to work on it.
What'd you say?
Exercise 1.
Mr. Camille?
Give me 1 second, Heatherly. What's up? Well, do you understand?
Wait, no, under.
Hold on, we're about to do that one on the floor. Yes, be quick.
So for the first one, our A is 1.
No!
Hold on, guys, before you guys get started. So, guys, before you guys get started, this last problem over here, the opposite of 5x minus 1 and 5x. This one's going to be a little different. What is the opposite of 5x? 5x minus 1.
Opposite of 5x.
It's the, go back to example 1, it's the last problem. So, the opposite of 5x minus 1 is going to be negative 5x now plus 1. Thank you, Taquan. It's going to be negative 5x plus 1 plus 5x. We have two negatives here. A negative and a negative is a positive. So this is going to be plus 1 now. Right? So now we have to put our like terms together. So how are we gonna rewrite it to get our terms next to each other?
How we gonna write it together? Your control.
Hold on. Plus what?
Plus -5.
So, negative 5x and 5x takes it back to what? And 0 plus 1 is what?
1.
So your answer is gonna be 1.
Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, my friend, yeah. I need to go back and see it. Is this right?
Forgot B.
Oh, yeah, 4B.
Gentlemen, how we doing? William, how are we doing?
Yeah, I'm taking the bus now. So I'm already.
So, if you're gonna explain the tax what you're doing, how would you explain it? You're gonna explain to us what have we been dealing with?
Oh, no, you better turn that smile around. Oh. Work? What's going on, work? Miss, you're not good.
I did. I went back again.
I hope you're okay.
Well, hold on. Before we get way off track. That is partially correct. But other than the variable, what are we doing? Not exactly. We're rewriting these problems into what? Adding what? Additive what? Inverses. So additive inverses are just the opposite of it. So what's the opposite of 2x?
Oh, no. I didn't think that was
So those, that's what we're doing. We're rewriting this so we can go find like terms and additive inverses. So 2x and negative 2x is going to give us what? They're going to cancel out. So what's that?
Oh my God.
Nope.
We're so smart.
That's 2 minus 3.
How do we do that?
Yep, and whenever you add positive and negative numbers, subtract
Sit
them.
down. You're good. You just sat there.
So,
Give you
you
one
got
right
2x
now?
plus a negative 2x, which is going to give us 0. You were right. You said that, right? And then we got 0 plus 3. So that's what we're doing. We're rewriting these so that way we can find the additive inverses. Remember we were going to like terms of So we're working on these here. Finish taking the notes. We'll just start doing once you get here, if you need help, raise your hand, I'll be there.
He needs to use his brain.
Very true. Because I'll follow up
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. She didn't have anybody.
So I'm talking about,
It's just the other classrooms.
It's so hot.
My class was very cool. It was comfortable.
Like that.
They don't want it. Really? That was a yes. Alright, have a seat. Finish exercise 1.
Why?
Exercise
701. Please sit down.
I love it when you do that.
My name is Mrs. Copeland.
What's up?
She need help.
Hey, so now we got 3 ranges, man. 4 plus 4.